This past Friday, Days of Our Lives did something intriguing. The show finished on what wasn't really a cliffhanger, for us at least, and it succeeded. When Justin received a call that nearly stopped his heart, he had to inform the gathered family that Victor's plane had disappeared, which we all knew meant he had passed away, but his family hadn't yet realized. It was effective not because we were concerned about Victor's well-being, but rather because we are concerned about his family. Victor has been spending most of his time away from the camera for a while, but while he pushed and dragged his family in the directions he wanted, they have always spoken of him, positioned Titan CEOs, and manipulated the business world like a chessboard. There's a moment of recognition and devastation of what could possibly be, what could have possibly happened. Wally Kurth tells Soap Opera Digest in their most recent issue as the Kyriakis family waits for updates on the plane. It is quite emotional. Victor has been the family's leader, often, admittedly, with an iron fist. But the family really began with him and Justin in 1985 and 1987, respectively. Since Justin had been living with Victor in the Kyriakis home, the two knew each other more intimately than anybody else. It only seems sense that he is the one who steps up to keep everyone and everything together as their world comes to an end as Victor's jet disappears. Kurth adds that Justin must maintain his composure, particularly for Maggie, who is quite concerned. Justin is that person who tries to come across as strong and reliable, and that makes intuitive sense to everyone who has watched Days of Our Lives over the years, not just the family. Justin need to be the one receiving the information and attempting to maintain unity. Victor's children Philip and Beau were reared as Bradys, but Philip is just half Justin's age and is tormented in a manner that his uncle never has been. Victor, who was childless, and Justin, whose parents passed away before we ever met, were each other's only family members for a considerable amount of time. When neither man had anyone, Justin traveled to Salem 35 years ago to be by his uncle's side. In essence, Victor was Justin's father, Kurth explains to Sode. He gave him up. To him, he is everything. He served as Justin's parent in his life. He was always there for Justin, despite the fact that he drove him nuts. And at this point, it's really just Justin and Maggie holding on to each other. And that very much tells us everything we need to know about the future of the Kyriakis family. Oh, there will undoubtedly be disputes regarding the inheritance, the will, and the business world, but ultimately there can only be one heir apparent: Justin. He is the only one with the personality, the knowledge, and the respect to reunite the family. Everyone else is too young, too dynamic, and fresh. While Victor hasn't been Titan's CEO for years, Justin has never shown any interest in the position. He was the man in the background, someone his family respected and, yes, even feared, though sometimes with some reluctance. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, Daily Bulletin News, and stay with us.